Each NSSA safe room producer must have a quality assurance plan. The safe room design must be performed by a registered engineer according to NSSA ICC 500, FEMA 320, and FEMA 361. An installation checklist is developed by the safe room manufacturer and the design engineer of record. Once these design steps are complete, both the shelter design and the installation checklist must be reviewed and affirmed by an approved third-party engineer. The third-party engineer must submit their qualifications demonstrating their knowledge of the components of safe room design to become approved by the NSSA Board of Directors prior to completing this work. This installation video was prepared to demonstrate the steps used by NSSA producer and installer members to ensure that the safe rooms are properly installed.
Hi, this is Mike Vaughn with the National Storm Shelter Association. We're setting it onto the concrete slab, working on centering the shelter on the slab. We'll mark the perimeter, mark the anchor bolts, and then we'll verify slab thickness and reinforcing. So we're going to check the slab thickness here. We've got a 7-inch slab, so we're in good shape on slab thickness. We need to confirm that we've got some reinforcing in the inside. The customer had confirmed that there was rebar placed in the slab. Now we'll get a generator running and we're going to drill anchors into the holes. Hammer drill. You have one of the anchors here behind us. Wedge type anchor that was supplied by Missouri Storm Shelters. And now what's important is that we drill the hole the proper depth. Okay, so what we're doing is marking the bit there to confirm the depth. The shelter was designed with these particular bolts and the anchorage requirements for them. A particular brand or equal. If you use an equal, you have to make sure you confirm with the shelter manufacturer that the anchor is adequate. Big thing is embedment is critical. The shelter has to be centered on the slab in order to maintain stability for overturning. So we'll go through and drill the holes out, and then we'll make sure to get the debris out of the hole. Any kind of sealant can be used underneath the shelter, just something to keep water from running in. You'll see him putting the anchors in. Okay, this is the storm shelter checklist from Missouri Storm Shelters to confirm that we went through what we were supposed to, confirm the size of the pad and confirm the yardage and the reinforcing with the customer. That it was up above grade, it wasn't into an area that was going to flood. We used Hilti anchors provided by Missouri Storm Shelters. They were 3/4 inch diameter and a minimum of 4 3/4 inches long. We did tighten the anchor bolts, did not over tighten them. The shelter is outside, and I mentioned to them about putting grounding to it, and they said they would take care of that. And we will discuss with them a common sense approach about keeping the hinges lubricated and touching up paint if it needs to be. Common sense maintenance is the approach that's being taken there. So now he's going to go through and I'll get some sheets so we can get the GPS readings and give them the rest of the paper. It's an identification to know for sure that that shelter was produced by an NSSA producer member. Warning, do not wait until the last minute before you think the storm will come to enter your safe room. Bottled water.
Great.
The safe room installation is now complete. The installer ensures that the customer is familiar with all features of the safe room and is notified that they will receive an original copy of the installation certificate, installation checklist, and invoice in the mail. This documented process was developed to assure all parties involved that the safe room is properly installed every time.